I think it's important for states to look at guaranteed transfer policies because much of our demographics, particularly those students entering the workforce, are first-generation students, students of color, students who have not had the opportunity to gain access into higher education or who do not have families who understand how to navigate higher education. So the more we can streamline that process, the more of these students will be able to get into the pipeline and actually succeed. If we give them clear direction, clear pathways, reduce the amount of variability and choice, we give them a clear path toward a degree. And the more students we can put in those pipelines, the better we are as states, as a nation, and the better we all are because we were putting students into the workforce with college credentials that will have an impact on the economy. California has been fortunate that its state leaders looked at the transfer of students from community college to the California State University and realized that this was a hugely important issue for the workforce of California. And improving that transferability, that pipeline, was a critical issue for the economy. So a bill, Senate Bill 1440, created the Transfer Associate's degree. This was modeled on the state of Florida, but it created a guarantee transfer pipeline for students who achieve an associate's degree in community college with a guaranteed 60 units. They get guaranteed transfer status into a junior year into a Cal State University, and then they're guaranteed to receive their bachelor's within 120 units. This guarantee created a situation where students now had a clear pathway to the California State University, and it gave them a guarantee not only of access to the Cal State, but it also gave them a clear roadmap, what they needed to do to complete their bachelor's degree, and along the way, they were guaranteed an associate's degree as well. So they came out of it with 2 degrees, within 120 units, and guaranteed status. So it really created even playing field for first-generation students, for students who already knew how to navigate the system, and really created clear pathways for them. The Long Beach College Promise has evolved over time because of the economic changes in the city of Long Beach. In about 2008, I met with then King Alexander from Cal State Long Beach and Chris Steinhauser, the superintendent of Long Beach Unified, and we wanted to codify a promise to all the students in and around the greater Long Beach area. So Long Beach City College took a lead role in bringing everybody together. Since students from Long Beach Unified passed through us to Long Beach State, we thought if we can improve the pathway for all of these students and guarantee them a spot in either Long Beach City or Cal State Long Beach, then we would significantly improve the community at large. So the partnership came out of this existing relationship, and we felt that we needed to codify it, put it in writing, and hold ourselves accountable to all the students in and around Long Beach to meet certain metrics and to ensure that beginning in 4th grade, every student in the Long Beach area understood what it meant to college, had a clear pathway to college, and then our institutions guaranteed them a spot. In most of our states, the growing demographic of students are first-generation students, whether they be students of color, students of poverty. These students have the toughest time not only gaining access to higher education, but completing. So creating transfer policies and reverse transfer policies that allow them to clearly navigate through a community college and into a university with some sort of guarantee helps them navigate the system more clearly and helps them ensure that they get to a degree in a shorter amount of time. These individuals have very little information about how to navigate higher education. So the simpler we make it for them, the clearer we make it for them, the more graduates we're going to have. And so I think these transfer policies increase equity. increase the ability of Native Americans, Hispanic Americans, African Americans to not only gain access to higher education, but to have a clear pathway toward a degree, an associate's degree or a bachelor's degree. The reverse transfer works the same way. If a student completes certain classes at a community college, transfers, and they meet the associate degree requirements at the university, we should be able to reward them for those classes and offer them an associate's degree. So I think working together, we can ensure that more students, particularly first-generation students, gain college credentials in a faster amount of time. This is good for the economy, this is good for communities, and this is good for us as a country. States looking at policies to guarantee transfer have to begin with a real discussion between their community colleges and state university systems around curriculum. So many of our institutions have evolved over time to create specific curriculum based on the campus, the university system, or the community college system. And many times that curriculum doesn't always translate easily between the systems or between the campuses. In California, we had a problem of the 112 community colleges in the state. Not all of them had the same articulation. So you could have an English class in one campus, didn't articulate to an English class at another campus. So states need to begin with a conversation around curriculum, aligning curriculum, and then looking at what are the needs of the economy in the state, what kind of bachelor degrees are going to promote a strong economy, and begin to focus on those degrees and building guaranteed transfer pathways. So I think the first thing states need to do is have that honest conversation around curriculum, around articulation, and then begin to build from there. What are the greatest needs of the state and its economies to ensure that they're building pathways toward degrees that will impact the economy?